We're pleased to share the good news update for February 2026. We're sharing the incredible efforts of students, staff, and community members in support of student learning. Our stories are aligned to the most relevant strategic direction, although each of them touches multiple directions in our strategic plan. Schools across the WRDSB were encouraged to participate in the annual Winter Walk Day. In partnership with STSWR, the event promoted the benefits of walking or wheeling to school, which can boost well-being, reduce emissions, and create safer, more active school zones. Schools hosted neighborhood meetups, outdoor activities, and community walks filled with connection and enthusiasm. This year, Winter Walk Day brought energy and excitement to North Lake Woods Public School as Principal Rebecca Behringer-Fay welcomed students arriving on foot, joined by the school's beloved mascot, Shadow. Thank you to everyone who participated and helped inspire healthy habits and sustainable travel that continue long after Winter Walk Day. For more than 50 years, Expressions has showcased the creativity, talent, and perspectives of students from across the Waterloo region, reflecting a shared and enduring commitment to arts education. This year's exhibition, Forging a New Path, brings student artwork into conversation with the Kitchener-Waterloo Art Gallery's permanent collection, highlighting intergenerational learning and the ways the path can inform more sustainable futures. The exhibition celebrates the power of art education to foster creativity, critical thinking, and well-being, while giving students the space to share their ideas with the community. At Huron Heights, students in the health sciences classroom experience learning that blends theory with real-world medical practice. Alongside their lessons, students participate in hands-on activities where they can try skills such as intubation, suturing, and other foundational procedures. In a fashion design class, students explore the full design process ranging from choosing materials, sketching ideas, drafting patterns, and learning how to sew their own pieces. Programs like this show the incredible learning happening in our secondary schools, supporting students to explore their interests, build confidence, and imagine future pathways. Grandview Public School launched a new skating program that quickly became a beloved tradition. With strong community support and a dedicated staff, the school set an ambitious goal to teach every student from JK to grade 6 how to skate. Families and community members donated skates, helmets, and sharpening services to help every child participate. Mr. Quinney, along with Grandview Public School staff, prepared students for the ice, and each class enjoyed multiple skating sessions in their second year of the program. The school extends heartfelt thanks to parent volunteers, the team at Preston Arena, and Director Scott Miller, who joined students on February 17th for a memorable day on the ice. The recent student roundtable discussion brought together students from across the WRDSB for important conversations about school experiences, student well-being, and future priorities. Led by student trustees Krishna Trivedi and Kinjal Kaur, they help guide discussions to ensure that student perspectives remain central to decision-making. At the WRDSB, Black Brilliance means creating school environments where ACBI students and staff see their stories, identities, and excellence represented and celebrated every day. Our 2026 themes, Ubuntu, I Am Because We Are, reflects the deep value of community and connection, and reminds us that student success is rooted in strong relationships between families, caregivers, educators, and the wider community. We encourage all schools to create learning experiences and celebrations that reflect the diversity of Black Canadian identities and affirm the brilliance of ACBI students. Black History Month at Elmira District Secondary School is grounded in their commitment to dismantling anti-Black racism in all schools. Every morning this month, staff and students begin their day with music from Black Canadian and international composers and performers, providing opportunities to learn and appreciate Black art history. Departments across the school have decorated the doors, helping students engage with content they may not have encountered before. On February 19th, the WRDSB and Wilfrid Laurier University welcomed grades 6 to 8 students to the annual Black Brilliance Flourish Elementary Conference at Lazaridis Hall. This year's theme, Ubuntu, I Am Because We Are, highlighted the strength found within community and collective support. Students took part in breakout sessions led by Wilfrid Laurier University professors, WRDSB staff, and Black community volunteers. Each session encouraged students to explore STEAM-related pathways, celebrate their brilliance, and see themselves reflected in post-secondary spaces. On February 12th, WRDSB, in partnership with Black Esteem, Black-led community organization specializing in empowering young learners, hosted the inaugural Black Brilliance Youth STEAM Festival for grades 3 to 5 students at Kingsdale Community Center. The event is part of our ongoing commitment to supporting academic success and meaningful learning experiences for African, Caribbean, and Black students. This festival introduces early science, technology, engineering, arts, and math career pathways, aligning with the Ministry of Education priorities and expanding Black Brilliance programming across the kindergarten to grade 12 experience. It was a joyful and empowering day that helped students see their brilliance, imagine their futures, and dream boldly. This month, we saw WRDSB students engage in learning in a whole variety of ways. At West Heights Public School, students put their design and engineering skills to work as they created judo bots. At Centennial Public School in Cambridge, students honed their French language skills and enjoyed the winter weather as the school hosted its own carnival. At Franklin Public School, students learned about geography and the Olympics as they decorated their classroom doors. The 2025 WRDSB United Way Giving Campaign showcased the incredible generosity and community spirit of WRDSB staff, who continue a tradition of supporting local families and essential services across the Waterloo region. This year's campaign reflects the meaningful impact we can make when we come together. WRDSB employees raised $89,707.08, with an additional $20,000 contributed by ETFO. Donations help fund local programs supporting food access, housing, mental health, and crisis services. Every contribution strengthens support for students, families, caregivers, and the wider community. The Navy Co-op enrollment ceremony welcomed a new group of students into the program, recognizing their dedication and readiness to take on new challenges. WRDSB staff and families joined in celebrating this milestone. Students will have the opportunity to learn within the Royal Canadian Navy environment, drawing inspiration from Canada's naval history, including ships such as the HMCS Haida, known for its long and distinguished service. The voting process is underway for the 2026-2027 student trustee elections. The student trustee role is an important opportunity for students to influence board priorities, share student perspectives, and help shape the education experience for thousands of learners. The student trustee candidates each bring a strong commitment to student voice, leadership, and community engagement. We wish all the candidates the very best as they continue through the election process. Generative AI is rapidly shaping every sector, and education is no exception. At the WRDSB, we're providing staff with tools, training, and clear guidelines to support safe, ethical, and effective use. As we move forward, we'll continue to provide updates and support a shared understanding of responsible and appropriate use of generative artificial intelligence. Our focus remains the same, ensuring all students receive a rigorous and well-supported education while preparing them for a rapidly changing world. For more than 2 decades, Kitchener-Waterloo Collegiate and Vocational School has hosted an annual community lunch, welcoming hundreds of community members for a warm meal and a meaningful moment of connection. As community needs have evolved, KCI has adapted, bringing this tradition directly into the community through a new and impactful partnership. KCI now collaborates with Community Healthcare in Kitchener-Waterloo to provide a holiday meal for 400 vulnerable community members. Culinary students, Think, Act, Change students, and staff work together to prepare the meals in the days leading up to the event. Waterloo Collegiate Institute's Winter Music Assembly brought together audiences to celebrate the hard work of the school's guitar ensembles, 5 orchestras, band, and choir, with the energy in the room matching the exceptional talent on stage. Highlights include the Grade 10's orchestra performance of Kashmir by Led Zeppelin, and a wonderful collaborative moment when the McGregor Public School Choir joined WCI's choir. The Senior Chamber Orchestra delivered an inspiring performance of A New Satisfaction, a piece they first discovered while competing at the Juilliard School of Music in New York last year. The Indigenous Black and Racialized Network event hosted a successful networking and belonging event, bringing staff together to connect, learn, and build community. Participants engaged in meaningful conversations, sharing experiences, and strengthening their relationship across the system. At Margaret Avenue Public School in Kitchener, students are sparking a love of reading, supported by their educators. Throughout the school's library, students are invited to engage with fiction and nonfiction books alike, through a range of methods that inspire students to find a book that they're passionate about. The work of staff in support of student learning and well-being and student success across the WRDSB was reflected in the news this month. Featured in The Observer, the EDSS Lady Lancers girls hockey team beat Waterloo Oxford to end the regular season with a record of 10-0. They ended the season with an incredible 73 goals for and just 6 goals against. As reported by Cambridge Today, the WRDSB is launching a Skills Trades speaker series to help students explore apprenticeship pathways and learn directly from industry professionals. As highlighted by the Wilmot Tavistock Gazette, new assistive technologies are supporting WRDSB students both in classrooms and at home, helping learners build confidence and access curriculum in ways that meet their individual needs. CTV Kitchener helped to share the impact WRDSB educational assistant Niall Booth and his role as the running back coach for the Laurier Golden Hawks football team. And that wraps up the Good News Update for February 2026.